Hello and welcome to Ranganatha Tutorials, a short and sweet current affair updates daily. So today we will look into the current affairs of 03/09/2021. The first point, WHO monitoring new COVID variant MU. So MU is a new COVID variant after the Delta variant. It was first discovered in Colombia in the South America in the Jan 2021. So this is the particular thing you have to remember. So the static part of this is WHO headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. It was founded in 1948 and president is Tedros Adhanom. So you have to remember all these points when concerned to this particular point. The second point, the National Development Bank. So NDB stands for National Development Bank added Bangladesh, UAE and Uruguay as its new members. So what is this National Development Bank? We shall see first and later we shall try to understand why it added Bangladesh, UAE and Uruguay. So National Development Bank is primarily developed by the BRICS members. What is this BRICS members? We have already discussed in the previous sectors. B for Brazil, R for Russia, I for India, C for China, and S for South Africa. So the combination of all these countries is known as the BRICS members. So these BRICS members were responsible for starting a new bank in order to facilitate the financial transaction between these, which is known as the New Development Bank. And this particular bank was started in the year 2015. Okay, initially it was referred as the BRICS Development Bank. Later, the name was changed to a New Development Bank. And currently, it has its headquarters in the Shanghai, China province, and its president is Marcos Prado. Okay, the National Development Bank, its members expansion in 2020. That means the National Development Bank started to expand its members. Initially, it had 5 members. Now it has started to expand its members. So on the first stretch, the Bangladesh, UAE and Uruguay were added into its additional members list. So let us update our knowledge regarding these countries. So Bangladesh capital is Dhaka and its currency is Taka. Okay, and its prime minister is Sheikh Hasina and the president is Abdul Hamid. So all these points it's concerned with the Bangladesh. Now UAE capital city is Abu Dhabi and its currency is Dirham or Dhiram. So UAE Dhiram. President is Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. So you have to just remember all these names when concerned with UAE. So Uruguay is a new country for us. So Uruguay is a Montevideo, which is capital, and its currency is Uruguayan peso, and the president is Luis Lacalle Pou. So all these concerned matters you have to remember when concerned with these 3 countries. So the current affair what we have discussed is National Development Bank added Bangladesh, UAE and Uruguay as its new members. The next point, FSSAI. So what is FSSAI? Food Safety and Standards Authority of India awarded 5-star Eat Right Station certification to the Chandigarh railway station. So Eat Right Station certification is awarded by FSSAI. So what is FSSAI? Food Safety Standards Authority of India. So currently it has been added to what? Chandigarh railway station, and this becomes the 5th railway station in order to receive this particular certification. So what is this? Eat Right Station certification is a part of Eat Right India movement by FSSAI. So this particular certification proves that the food available in the railway station is of the hygiene order. Okay, now what is that organization which is responsible for distribution of food in the railway station? That is IRSTC, that is Indian Railway Station Development Corporation. So remember these, Indian Railway Station Development Corporation is the body which is responsible for supplying of food at the railway station. Now, as I told you, Chandigarh railway station becomes the 5th railway station to get this particular certification. So, which was the first railway station for which Eat Right Station certification was awarded? That is the important question. So that is nothing but the Mumbai Central Railway Station is the first station for which Eat Right certification was awarded. You can see in this particular picture. Okay. Now, let us update some of the knowledge regarding Food Safety Standards Authority of India. So, it was established in the year 2011 with headquarters at New Delhi. It works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So, next we'll move on to the next particular point here. So, Shikshak Parv 2021 is been recently launched. What is the Shikshak Parv 2021? It is a training program, a webinar series, I can say, that will be celebrated from, that means this particular event will be celebrated from 7th to 17th September 2021 on account of Teachers' Day. Remember, September 5th will be celebrated as Teachers' Day, which is the birthday of Sarvapalli Radhakrishna. Okay, so what is the objective of this Shikshak Parv 2021? So the objective is to recognize the valuable contributions of the teachers in order to, even the President Ramnath Kovind would be awarding certain awards for the excellent teachers across the India. So in order to recognize the valuable contributions of the teacher, this particular Shikshak Parv is being organized, and mainly this year's objective is to take forward the implementation of National Education Policy 2020. So NEP implementation. So a series of webinars will be launched under this particular program. So that becomes an objective of this Shikshak Parv 2021. So next one. UK announces a new sanctions against Myanmar. So you all know about Myanmar. So Myanmar, a military coup has been raised. The military has been taken on the administration. Aung San Suu Kyi has been arrested. So all these developments you know about the Myanmar. Now, let us understand what do you mean by a sanction. So if certain country issues a sanction on the certain country, it restricts its trade. The trade will no more going to happen, and it stops all the financial accesses for that particular country. So that is what we mean by a sanction. And why this particular sanction has been posed on the Myanmar is the brutal attacks of the military on the people of the Myanmar. So Myanmar people are protesting against the administration of the military in order to console the people and in order to clarify the coup which has been raised. What happened? The military started to attack brutally on all the people of the Myanmar. So because of that reason, the UK, which is known as United Kingdom, has been raised new sanctions against the Myanmar. So let us update our static knowledge regarding few of the points here now. So Myanmar, which is also known as a Burma, its capital is Naypyidaw. Okay, its capital is Naypyidaw, and its currency is Myanmar Kyat. Okay, so what is this United Kingdom? Most of you will be having a doubt which countries is constituting the United Kingdom. In order to clarify all those, I have just listed it down. So United Kingdom is a combination of 4 countries, I can see. So primarily England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. So together all these 4 countries are known as United Kingdom. Now let us look into the capitals of it. England has a capital of London, Scotland has a capital of Edinburgh, Wales has a capital of Cardiff, and Northern Ireland has a capital of Belfast. Togetherly, I mean to say, when I talk about the United Kingdom, it is a combination of all these 4 countries. When I talk about the United Kingdom, its capital is London. So just try to remember all these things. And the PM, the Prime Minister of United States, is Boris Johnson. You can see him here. Okay. So initially, even the USA had released the sanctions on Myanmar. So that is why Joe Biden is also there here. Next point is that Brexit. So we are updating the knowledge of static here. So that's why British exit has been recently took place in January. So what was that? It was official withdrawal of the United Kingdom from the European Union. So European Union is consisting of 47 or states something. So from this particular group of states, European Union, the British came out. So British came out. When does it happen? It happened on January 31st, 2020. So UK, United Kingdom, is the first country and so far the only country to leave the European Union after 47 years of its formation. So all this knowledge is just for updating our static. Let us look into the next points now. India and USA tie up for air-launched unmanned aerial vehicle. So this is the project that is going to be started very soon. So the researchers will be working on this particular project titled Air-Launched Unmanned Aerial Vehicles. So which all the agencies would be helping their things in this particular project we shall see. The one is the Indian Air Force, IAF. Second one is Air Force Research Laboratory. This is of USA. And third one is Defense Research Development Organization, DRDO, India. So all these three organizations would be working under the project known as Air-Launched Unmanned Aerial Vehicles. Okay, so let us update our knowledge regarding IAF now. IAF was founded in 1932, October 8, which has its headquarters at New Delhi. The Chief of Defence Staff, that is CDS of India, is General Bipin Rawat. The Chief of Air Staff is Air Chief Marshal Rakesh Kumar Singh. So this was something which related to IAF. Now we'll come to DRDO. It was founded in 1958, having its headquarters in New Delhi with its chairman, Dr. Satish Reddy. So that's all for today and have a good day.